Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. I am Triblade, back today with some more Minecraft Realmplay. Today is Realmplay number 55. It's been entitled It Works because it does. And today we are hopefully going to start and finish the... Oh, that's a lot faster. The last of the two little visiting noble house cottage things is what we will start on this Wednesday forenoon and hopefully complete sometime not long after that. There's also all kinds of hair in my pop filter, but that's beside the point. This is fine. Alright, so maybe I lied about it working, but who knows? It'll be fine. There was something I wanted to talk about relating to Metro. But anyway, well, I mean, there's the fact that they like amped up the difficulty to like insanity levels, but that's nothing terribly new for certain games. Alright, I think they messed with my settings. But stuff does appear to be coming and going faster. Maybe I'm actually running at 60 hertz. 60 frames, hold on. Video. Full screen hide hand. First person. View bobbing off. Camera shake. Fantasy leaves can go. Render clouds can go away. Beautiful stat can all stay. UI click. Is it render distance 80 chunks? Does that shouldn't affect me since I'm on a realm, but we're gonna turn that down to 24. What do you mean? No, that's just impolite. Alright, let me in. Stop messing with my stuff and just let me in. What is that? Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, we're doing better. This is fine. They changed something in here. I think their general performance updates changed a bunch of stuff, because there was a general performance update today for those that are unawares. What is with that? What is... Why does the bow specifically look like it's having a stroke halfway through? Okay. We are going to very skillfully deposit these tools and stuff that we don't need elsewhere. And by elsewhere, I mean right here. Boom, 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 boom. Just chuck it all in there. We're going to steal some of this stuff to take with us. Give me the paintings back. We need the paintings. Paintings need to stay. Okay. We're going to put this back together. And put all that stuff in there. Decide what we want to do with this. And I think for starters, I think we want to get rid of this weird bit of geometry. And change it to a rectangle. Then I think we want to go back to the base and stare at all the blocks we have. And pick. That was a fantastic... Wait. Did they still haven't fixed that? Trash. At this point, I don't think it's something there. They declare fixing. That's unfortunate. But let's just hobble on back to the base. Because I don't really want to build it out of blackstone. I don't really want to build it out of a wood. Maybe we'll do bricks. Bricks would be suitably ugly. Decisions. We'll build it out of pumpkins. I also want to sip some water real quick. Okey-dokey. So, back to the metro thing. I know it's probably sort of the... Alright, hold on. Stream says it's dying. Alright, now it says it's not dying. Alright, if we could not do that, that would be fantastic. I know it's probably the difficulty I picked, but even compared to, like... That beef is really off to the left. Probably the difficulty I picked, but holy cow. Like, they amped up the difficulty when it comes to taking, like, when it comes to getting shot. Also, I want to check on these guys real quick. Because in the other games, you could take a couple shots before dying, like shotgun shells or whatever. But now, the second someone even looks at you and thinks about shooting you, it seems, you just go and perish. How you doing in there, bud? Neither of them have taken up the new train yet. It's slightly unfortunate. I'm also starting to think that that's a thing that just isn't going to happen on console version. Nothing bad happening in there. If you'd build it out of redstone bricks, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. My nose is clogged. I don't know why I'm looking through those. Do I have anything good in here? We could do clay. Clay might be where we go. Clay could be nice. So could concrete. But I kind of did concrete for the other one, so I don't really want to do any more concrete. We could do nether bricks. Got a lot of them. Maybe we'll do nether bricks. Isn't that the only thing I really have is purpur, but I don't really want to use purpur for that. Purpur. I have prismarine. Once again, I don't really want to use prismarine for that. Sand, cobble, stone, diorite. What kind of clay do we have? Lots of brown. And lots of white. And lots of normal terracotta. Lots and lots of brown. Maybe we'll do bricks. Let's get some... I don't even have enough to, like, check. Alright, let's go collect some clay. Yeah, let's do clay. Let's do bricks. We'll roll with that. We'll go off to a faraway land and just steal all of their clay for our clay. You feel me? I'm also realizing that I really do need to do something about my distinct lack of gunpowder. Because I would love to be using elytra right now, but some of us, me, don't have the... Oh goodness, the gunpowder to facilitate the constant use of elytra. Which means I would have to set up launch pads everywhere. Which, while that would work, would be a huge pain in the butt to actually do. But we can actually... we're not going to build it quite that high, but we could actually in theory, do something like that with the spire we're gonna build up in the center of there. We could also build. We could also probably build spring platforms, but that would probably require a level of redstone precision and herky-jerkiness that would be extremely... Oh, I didn't bring my... Well, this is fine. We'll cry. A level of redstone precision that isn't really possible on the console version of Minecraft, which is what this is. This is Bedrock Edition and not Java Edition. So I don't really think that the level of redstone goodness I would need is capable here, because I mean, it might just be me, but Bedrock Edition redstone kind of sucks, because there are things that, or at least there used to be, and as far as I know there still are, so you know, don't take what I say as law. There were a bunch of things like timers and stuff like that that would work on the PC version of Minecraft, but not the console version, because the console version runs on a different set of code. Ergo, why this is called Bedrock Edition and PC is called Java Edition. And so that's also why like the mob spawner I built, something like that would have the potential to work on PC. Oh crap, I didn't make a bed either. Something like that would have the potential to work on Java Edition, but due to the game's mechanics and how Bedrock Edition works and the functionalities that Java Edition has that this does not, that wouldn't work, or doesn't work, rather. Because there are weird things about mobs spawning across different chunks. Like if you build a spawn pad, you want that spawn pad to be on or in a single chunk. You don't want it to be spanning 1 or 2. Or, you know, 4 if you're unfortunate enough. It also, believe, prefers for mobs to spawn on certain Y levels over other Y levels. But that's something I'm not following on. And so one of the primary reasons that that thing doesn't work... I did that way too much. One of the primary reasons that Spawn Tower doesn't work is I can't tell where chunks are. And such like that. But I really should probably take a few minutes and look into something like that that would actually work on Bedrock. I forgot I didn't have, it's fine. Though, thinking about it now, because for those that don't know, on PC, you can hit... It's F3 plus something. But anyway, it's, is it F3 plus C? Anyway, you hit a certain key combination. F3 plus something. I can't remember what the other key is. And it will bring up an overlay showing you where the chunks are. And so you can use that to say, okay, here's chunk border, here's chunk border, here's chunk border. And so you can use that to build your mob spawner on a single chunk and then have them float down in between the chunks. Which the chunk border thing is sadly something that Bedrock doesn't have. Because we don't have F3 capabilities. Which is unfortunate. And we should have F3 capabilities. But apparently we can't be trusted with F3 capabilities. Yeah, so I heard a skeleton just now. We're doing that better, Clay. We're gonna collect a bunch more though. Because it's 4 clay for a single block of bricks. So each block of clay we mine is one block of bricks. So we've got to get a fair bit of clay. Alright, we're also getting out of the swamp, which is where we want to stay, because for those that are unaware, clay spawns, like this type of clay spawns more frequently in swamp biomes than pretty much anywhere else. There's that stinking skeleton. I knew I heard. Oh, he hit the spider. Good on him. They can keep each other company. Hi, bud. Goodbye. I'm gonna need that skeleton to just leave me alone. That was implied. Oh, hey, there's a second skeleton. Alright, we're gonna head back this way now. Look at that. Clay right here. This is flawless. Let me down. There we go. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll look into over next week, since I won't be streaming Minecraft at all. Because like I said last stream, our mind now and at the end, next week is going to be all Metro. Alright, that was trash. Right here, I think? Yep. Because I want to play lots and lots of Metro. Because it is lots and lots of fun. I should have maybe brought a shulker box with me also. But it's fine. We'll go ahead and assume that after this, we'll probably have enough. Okay, right there. That went way too far down. This would be a lot easier during the day. Alright, I don't think there's any clay that away, so we're gonna head the other way. In the this away. There's... Alright, that's where one clay... There's the other clay one that was over here. Alright, we're gonna take these and then run back and start smelting them. He had thorns, which is very impolite on his behalf. Current's pushing me in. Skeleton right there. We're gonna do something that's ingenious. That. That. And then boom. Perfect. Gonna collect the things that I see right here. Right here. Now we're gonna swim back at a very speedy pace. We're just gonna on. Actually, we're gonna kill a couple squids since there's squids here. We're gonna combine tasks. Thought I saw another squid over here, but I think I'm just. I don't know why I wasn't. No, that was a squid. That was a him. That was a him. That was a salmon. Alright, now we will return to base very skillfully and triumphantly. We'll also realize that there's a car next door that's really loud. Oh, there's a squid. And that I should maybe do something to ward off sound from that direction. We'll also go, hey, there's clay right here. I have space still. And chuck out some stuff. Actually, I don't really need the string either. I have literal thousands of spider spawners. So, string is of no consequence. Literally the cheapest thing on the server. Right? Yeah, cheapest thing on the server. I should also maybe build auto farms. That'd be really sweet. Who knows though? No, what I should really get around to doing is building a bee farm somewhere. See, that would be the big brain move. Maybe that's what we'll do next stream. Who knows? Okay. Do I even have Ferni over in this area? We're gonna go ahead and assume that I do. I should have. Actually, I don't have cobble in this area. Other than the stuff I use for building specifically. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's even some coal. Is there second coal? There's some second coal. I really should clean up this area. Oh, look at that. Ferni even. Alright, why did that music suddenly get louder and then just as suddenly get quieter? It was a little odd. Let's see, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That many. Then each one's gonna get a stack of clay. And then we're gonna realize something very important. Oh, no we're not. I mean, we are gonna realize something mostly important, but we'll live to speak another day about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called a professional gamer move. Go get a bunch of wood we don't care about and make it into charcoal. I'm level 8 tired. Have some level 9 sleep then. Take that level 8 tired and whoop it with some level 9 sleep. It'll be fantastic. I'm gonna run over here to this chest. Grab 3 of you arbitrarily. Grab that. Grab 4 of you arbitrarily, actually. What else will we grab? You. And you. Right? Yeah, that's perfect. Why charcoal instead of coal? Because I don't have to run to the base to get it. And also we have loads of wood here. And this is something that I can just set up, have it work, and not care about it. It's a flawless move, trust me. You'll understand when you're older. Alright, did you do that wrong? Yes, you did. Alright, I need to remember how to do things. And then that's set up in like half the time it would take me to go to base. But don't you have to wait for the wood to burn? Yeah, and I also have to wait for this to make bricks. And I can do all of the waiting here instead of running back to base in the meantime and doing basically nothing. You'll understand when you're older. Do I have another? That's my axe, isn't it? Alright. Okay. We'll do that. And then we'll mark out our corners. Well, they should make that so those don't like, so that those break faster with something other than an axe. And there's that. Get me cheese fries. Hard pass. You can get yourself cheese fries. Hold on, I wanted to take those out. That's a thing you could do. Just order them from your local pizza place or wherever. You get a cheese fry pizza. Do we want to take this over any? We're actually gonna do what's called a pro gamer move and extend that a little bit. Why did I move that? And then there's our basic outline. Alright, that can't stay like that. So what if you finish Metro before next week is over, though? Like, if you do a couple longer streams, you might need it at the end. I mean, if I finish it, then I finish it, and then we'll just, I'll arbitrarily pick the next game out. And that's where we'll go. I mean, it's not really the end of the world. The only reason that I'm streaming Metro next week is because I want to play it. But since I started it on stream, I need to finish it on stream. I started a new anime. Also, I was here the whole time. I just was drowsy and couldn't think of a single thing to say. Understandable. That's how I live my life. Alright, so we're gonna pick 2 space, 2 window, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do space, window, space, space, window, wall. And that's gonna be the front. Do you have one more Metro game after that, or is this the last? This is the newest one. This one came out end of 2019, I think. Yeah, I think November 2019. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was end of 2019 because hold on. Sorry, I'm running short on breath because I gotta breathe and speak using the same mouth. So, yeah, it was end of 2019 because there was a lot of people complaining because it was decided that the new Metro game would be sold on... what is it called? Whatever the stinking Fortnite launcher is called. I keep wanting to call it Battle State, but that's not it because that's Blizzard's launcher. But anyway, that happened. Metro decided that it would be sold exclusively there and on the Windows Store, like for the entirety of the game's life. And that made many people unhappy. And then we're going to do that. And we're going to do space, window, double space, window, double space. Nothing right there. Alright, back and front cannot run the same because that's going to tilt me. Hey, you should maybe try quartz as your, what's it called, like when you put a stair above the door, accent block with flower boxes? No. What? Like right there, just the quartz stair kind of thing. I'm gonna go bam, 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 bam. Then we'll just put a single window by 2 in the middle there. That filled that. There's a word that I'm trying to remember. But the only word that I can remember currently is forenoon. That's because it's funny to say. And that's gonna be that side. Oh wait, I can't do those just yet. But we are gonna use quartz in here. For some bit. Which means I have to run back to the basal wasel. We also want to use some dark oak in there. If you do that, you should try quartz. Like how sometimes you use a secondary block for details. Oh, like this, like the pillar block. I see. See? Alright, so words didn't leave the brain, which happens frequently. It's probably a good thing, because there are some words that shouldn't leave the brain, but some people let them leave the brain, but they shouldn't leave the brain. And I was thinking of doing either sandstone and brick or quartz and brick. And because you brought up quartz and brick, we'll do quartz. Yeah, I noticed the forenoon at the beginning of the stream and appreciated it. Thank you. That's a new book, a new word I learned from a book that is written in Olden English. And is weird. But it's fine. Oh, it's not in this one. Do I have? Oh, it's fine. Not that in, but this in. I want a power bow. That's got power 3. Do I have power 4? Power 3. Unbreaking. Power 4. Power 4. This is important. Wait, what was that? Was that power 4 flame? Ooh, flame power for infinity. Power 3. That's a really nice bow. I should maybe fix that up at some point. Okie doke. We're gonna grab an arrow. Also, the way you hold the bow is different. I just realized. Oh, I don't want to do that from here. I want to do that from farther away. Epic Games? Yeah, it's the Epic Launcher. That's what it is. Thank you. It was decided that Metro would be sold exclusively there and on the Windows Marketplace, which is the same as the Xbox Store, just on the computer. And that, of course, made people very unhappy because Borderlands 3 made the same decision, but theirs was only for 6 months. 4A games? Yay, we did it. Yeah. Woo. I was in here for quartz. That's probably enough for us to grab. I looked it up. I know nothing of Fortnite. Except that children play it. Children and man-childs. But yeah, they decided that it would be sold. It wouldn't be sold on Steam, which as far as I know, it still isn't sold on Steam for Metro Exodus. And that was a big huffle and kerfuffle thing because there were a fair few people, myself included, to an extent that don't really like the Epic Launcher. It also doesn't help that it was found that the Epic Launcher put... What was it? I forget what the specific software is called, but it's a type of spyware used by the Chinese government. And it would go through and it would randomly pick files on your computer. We're gonna bring this. It would randomly pick files on your personal computer and examine them. Excuse me. Like, it would go through personal information and examine it and make copies of it and send it back to wherever the program was based. And that kind of made me and a lot of other people say, yeah, no. Was it Epic Games? I'm pretty sure it was Epic Games and not Blizzard. But, yeah, that was a thing, and that made people just go, yep, nope. None of that for me. Also take that with a grain of salt, because it's been ages since that information crossed my path, so it's entirely possible that I've mixed it up in some capacity. But I'm pretty sure it was Epic Games that had some nasty stuff hidden in the launcher software, which really isn't good. Alright, do I have an ender chest over here? No, where's my ender chest? Every day of my life. Which is why I don't know if it ever brings it up, or I think you can hear the notification sound. But I bought my copy of... What am I over here for? Ender chest. That was bad. My copy of Metro Exodus on the Windows Marketplace, which I don't really like the Windows Marketplace much, but it's something I don't have a choice of, and I kind of, within reason, trust, even if it's only a little bit more, trust Microsoft more than Epic Games. But yeah, the gist of it is that Epic Games got caught doing some not great stuff. I mean, from a business perspective, I couldn't care less. But, which is kind of what made a lot of people unhappy. But the fact that that happened is Steam's own fault, because Steam said, no, they can pay our price to be sold on our store. Because if you don't know, the game developers pay money for their games to be sold on certain stores. Like that store gets X or Y percentage, if I remember right. I did a brief search, and there are a lot of articles about Epic Games promising to fix privacy issues, scanning people's information without asking permission, etc. Hey, I was right. Thank you for proving my point. But yeah, they got caught doing stuff they really shouldn't have been doing in the first place. Alright, let's get those quartz blocks. But the reason things like Metro Exodus was sold there was because... That's really loud. Was because they said, hey... Epic Games said, hey, we'll only take, 10... 5 or 10... 5%, let's say. This is a total off-the-cuff example. Don't take this as, 100% law. But they basically said, hey... we will give you... I want to take that back another block. They basically said, hey, we'll only cut... we'll only take 10% of what the game is sold for, or 5%. whereas Steam would take like 15 or 20% of the game's revenue. And so that's what got stuff sold on Epic Games, which is perfectly fine. Like, I understand that from a business perspective, but that made a lot of people extremely unhappy. I wonder about that with free games sometimes as well. Like, the makers get something out of it, or they wouldn't do it. Some get ad revenue, or I can't remember the phrase, but when you buy things, microtransactions, yeah. That's what makes a lot of free games sold. Also, I think free games have a slightly different, I don't want to say modest, like, MO, but they have, like, a different way with revenue and getting stuff on the store. But a lot of them rely on microtransactions, and when microtransactions are made, whatever store they're on gets a percentage. And they also can add in tax or extra fees, like convenience fees, stuff like that. Hi, hello, how are you, Kanye? How's it going? But still, I am suspicious of free service and apps and stuff. That's fair. Um, but sometimes it's... Alright, we're gonna try something that's gonna look butt ugly, but we're gonna try it anyway. Real quick. Which might offset the entirety of this building. Right, yeah. That's fair. If it's like an Xbox game or something like that, yeah, I can understand. I'm good, how about you? I'm doing good. Making ugly things and poor decisions. But that's how life be sometimes, you know? Alright, did I grab more quartz? I did grab more quartz. Look at me, I'm an absolute genius. I really should maybe do something about my building style. All my buildings look the same, but it's fine. Oh, that doesn't look terrible. Is this Bedrock or Java? This is Bedrock. This is a private realm me and my friends play on. See, that doesn't look terrible. I think it's kind of better than just a plain brick. Yeah, I was thinking that last stream, honestly. They're all very similar and symmetrical. Listen, symmetry is not questionable. You do not question the symmetry. Symmetry is life. Symmetry is love. That is a nice realm? I think so, yeah. Thank you. No, less asymmetrical. Asymmetrical, bad. Asymmetrical, not symmetrical. Symmetry, good. Asymmetry, bad. Comprehendo? Comprehendo, that was bad. Comprehend, understand, are we clear? Sometimes asymmetry is nice. Give me one example. Alright. Tear this down. My feelings have been hurt, so we're just going to return it back to how it was. Symmetry all the time is boring? Wrong. You wouldn't want to walk out and find that your cars only has 2 wheels and they're all on the right side. That's bad. See? Asymmetry bad, just like that. Or that it only has half a mirror on one side and a whole mirror on the other. See what I'm talking about? That's bad. Bad, 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 bad. 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 Like when there's a porch off to one side instead of in the center. That's nice. See, what you really want is a wraparound asymmetrical porch. Because you want the house in the center, right? So, like, you want house, then you want porch. See, that's where it's at. Because then you can just walk around. I don't quite know if this is... no, this counts as symmetrical. Because there were some houses that had the porch in the middle. Like, there's house on this side with a porch... with a kind of roofed porch section in the middle. And that's how they would build, like, in the South in the olden days, like... Hold on. Let me get something to give a better example. Do I have any half slabs? I do have half slabs. Okay. So, we will say that this is going to be a terrible example, so ready yourselves. So we'll say that that is house. And they would build elevated houses, like they would be a foot or two off the ground. And then they would have, like, kitchen and dining room on the left. And then they would have all the beds and maybe the living room on the right. And then in the middle of those two, they would have a basically porch section. Kind of like that. Like there would be, you know, space between the ground, house, space between the ground, house. They would build it all on stilts, and then in the middle of it there would be kind of this roofed porch section thing. And I don't know how I got on this, but you guys are along for the ride. I hope you're ready. And what they would do, and they would do that so that... I got a weird text message. They would do that so there was airflow all around the house, and that would make the house cooler. So that they, and it would work because there's airflow, and so there's air. Since this would be stilts, this would be stilts, and this would be stilts. There would be airflow under it, so that it wasn't insulated down there. Because normally when you build a house, just plain on the ground, the floor is insulated, which makes it hotter. And so instead, they now have air flowing under the house, which makes it cooler. They also have air flowing through the middle and on the sides. And what opening the middle would do is it would kind of make this, like... I don't want to say recirculation, but it would pull air through the middle because the air would go into the middle, it would cool, and when it cools, it would contract and flow. And it would just keep funneling air through. Right? Is that how it worked? I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Don't quote me on that if that's how it worked or not, but I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. I don't know how I got on that tangent, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. The long and short of it is symmetry is where it's at. We don't question the symmetry. Also, this house isn't perfectly symmetrical. Look at that. That's no symmetry there. That's asymmetry. Excuse me, I should also do something about the roof. Hold on a second. You're the one who said you should try new building styles? Yeah, like block palettes and designs, not asymmetry. Asymmetry bad. We don't look at asymmetry here. It's like yellow chemistry. You just, no. Bad. Bad. Just shove it off to the side. Don't look at it. Bad. Okie doke. Alright, so I've inadvertently just decided something. And it was to jump off of that. And what I've inadvertently decided is that this is for, like, lower nobles, whereas that one's for, like, the noble nobles. You feel me? Give me some spruceal doosel. This will be flawless. Look, even the sheep agrees with me. I can say like that. And we'll just do that. Also, I would like to state for the side of symmetry and reason, and the fact that they all look the same. Lots of towns have houses built in similar manners because they were all, like in the olden days, because they were all built by a single company or a single set of builders. They didn't really have much style in the olden days, and since this is kind of themed by the olden days, it's justified for them to be similar. Alright, we might need to go get more lanterns, and by might I mean we do. Yo, speaking of spruce, last Minecraft you said spruce when you meant birch so many times I started to question my sanity. Good. That was planned. 100% totally planned. Also, as a side note, I'm pretty sure last Minecraft stream, I was half asleep while I was doing it. I don't know if that came across, but I was like tapping out as this. I was gone. Like on the levels of tired, like, hold on. Like on the levels of tired, if there is like 1 is like perfectly awake and 10 is asleep, I was at a solid 8. I was like a little bad. Oh, iron. I know what I came back here for. Do I need... Yeah, well, this is fine. 16? Is that 16? That'll make me 16, right? 16. That's good enough for me. I was really, really tired. Last Minecraft stream. It was pretty unfortunate. It's okay if you question your sanity. I question mine all the time. Or at least I used to. At this point, I'm just... Sometimes... Oh, sometimes you gotta just roll with it. Like, sometimes that's just your life. You feel me? Yep, there's the meeple deeple. But it won't go crazy this time because I fixed that before last time because I'm an intelligent human being and now it goes off at like 3 instead of 12. Because I can't remember how to turn the timer off and I didn't even change it to 3. It just kinda changed itself to 3. So yeah, I have a haunted watch. Though rather, instead of it being haunted, I'm pretty sure that it's just... old and the fact that I constantly touch stuff with it at work. Alright, this one's going to be a little bit shorter. Oh, yeah. This is fine. Hi. Hello, Elmer TV. How's it going? How ugly do we think quartz would be as the ceiling for that, as the roof for this? Do we agree that it would look pretty bad? Because I think it'd look pretty bad. Also, I want spruce stairs. Do I have spruce stairs? I want spruce stairs. No, but I have slabs. Slabs are good enough. Dunno. Well, we can find out. I want you. This is gonna look awful. Alright. If you guys could place how I want you to, that would be fantastic. I wanted to fall right there. See, it was so I could get that block. You feel me? We're only gonna go that far. That was a pulling of that block. Now we can jump down the side here and look how bad it looks. Aside from the fact that I should do something to break up that bit there and that bit there, I'd say it looks mostly fine. Any input from the out there's? Also, hear me out. For this house, that house is getting clear glass, but hear me out. What if we did white glass for this house instead of clear glass? Like, that'd be pretty sweet, right? I agree, fantastic. Alright, then we're going to do the similar thing to what we did in the other house, which is a couple rows of stairs. And then we're going to cap it off with slabs to keep the overall height down. It's like we're going to do this, then slabs. Aw, you trash face. It'd be fancy. I think it'd look pretty nice, because it'd do a decent job of, like, breaking up... That was just me being retarded. It'd break up the look a fair bit, I think. But also wouldn't look terrible. You know, give some spice to the house. Like, you feel me? I think it'd look pretty sweet. Though we also might do something slightly different with the roof here, which is to kind of add like maybe a bump in the middle. Alright, there's that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here, we're gonna cry real quick because we forgot something and we keep clicking on the wrong thing. And make about a stack of them. We're gonna go, where did he come from? And you go, that was very impolite. That was rude. Where did he even come from? Am I just retarded and didn't see him? Am I just that blind? Alright, and then that's the center line. I didn't see there either. I am knitting though. Understandable. That warning noise was so short. Yeah. Wait, did I? That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, this doesn't have like. I've been played by my own symmetry. Stairs, please. We're gonna give this house a mohawk. And you can do literally nothing to stop me. Mohawked. Alright. There's that. Because I don't think he came from in here. Because this is all lit up pretty darn well. Maybe he just came from around the corner. I don't know. That can say like that. Windows, 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 windows. We're gonna put window right here. I might have found a slight error with our design. I've got it. Boom. Air there, finished. And then we'll also put another one of those here. Why did I take that one? Right, yeah, we'll put one right there arbitrarily, and then we'll do like 2 on this side. Put one not right there. Right there. here. We're gonna have to come around and fix some of these in a second. That looks a little funky, but not terrible. We'll roll with it and decide we hate it later. Let's try some dark oak in there. Check that stuff in there. Run off and get some dark oak. Try that for the flare. That's not the one with the dark oak. I don't think this is either. No, I think it's not that one. Do I have any so my dark oak? Am I going insane? The answer to all of your questions are probably yes. Where did I see loads of dark oak wood? Is it in one of those? Is it in none of those? Could have sworn it's in one of these. So we're making another trip back. So, oh no, it isn't this one. I'm just retarded. It's okay. I don't know why we're gonna bring all of it, but really all we need is the slabs here. We're gonna be cheapskates and not bump the microphone. Got all those shapes. Alright. Grab some iron. Do that. Chuck that in there. That's on a crafting table. Make 2 of those. Then we'll go bam bam. Water in the left one. Then we'll go refill our bucket. Just like that. How do I join? Well, if you look in the description, hold on. Sorry about that. If you look in the description, it should state that this is a private realm for just me and my friends. So the long and short of it is that you cannot join. We might need more spruce. And by might need more spruce, I think we do need more spruce. So we're gonna go grab some more spruce. Oh, yeah, understandable. But yeah, this is, sorry for asking. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not the first. You won't be the last. It's fine. We're gonna cut this one down. And maybe one more. And then we'll probably be good. Cut this one. We'll cut the tree, not the leaves, I swear. Alright, I will head back. We'll sleep. And then we'll cry. I should maybe come back and finish doing the road. Fix little dark patches like those. That and those stairs probably. This place will look pretty sweet if we get it, you know, appropriately lit up. I'm gonna take out that creeper in a second. Also gonna need to repair my sword soon. And hopefully, maybe worst case scenario, I might also need to like repair it, like make a new one. So actually, I just heard a creeper fall down. Did it come off of the roof? Interesting. It sounded like I just heard a like the tss of a creeper falling. It's different. Where was it? What did I do? Oh, I remember what. It's fine. Wait, there was some back in one of these chests. I'm losing my mind. There's glass, but we don't need that glass. We need different glass. Also, we should do panes. Glass panes are fantastic. They do so much for improving the lookability of a build. They add texture. That's what some of them are missing. They're missing texture, not your silly asymmetry. They need texture. That's what they need. They need depth. Like writing a poem about potatoes and not mentioning fries. It's just messed up. Did I bring all those detector rails over here? I did. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a absolute brilliant. Do we want the oven by the door? No, we don't want the oven by the door, because then people will just stick their hands in and steal our you know, meals and whatnot. They need both. Nonsense. Nonsense. Sort of sorry about that. Oh, they need both. That's what I say to that. Alright. Make the rest of these into stairs. Make me some birch stairs. Then we're gonna go seat. actually, no. We're gonna go seat, space, seat, 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 space, seat. Actually, we can't do that either because we are smarter than the average something. Don't know what quite yet, but you know. Bam. Table. First floor. Done. We need lanterns. Where did those go? Those went right here. Put lantern there. Lantern there. Lantern there. And lantern there. Then that should be that floor suitably lit up. What kind of wool do we have here for Battle Weddles? Alright, now we gotta go get beds. We should do orange. You can't. I've decided on orange, and none of you could stop me. Not a single stop will be had here. At all, in the slightest. Ever. Ever, ever. Never, ever, never, ever. The end. Yes. I had something else to say, but I completely forgot it whilst I was saying those sentences. I almost thought it was I almost called it a goat. The llama that made that noise. But alas, it was not. 'Twas the panda. Okay. Oh. We're gonna slightly break our ankles there. So he agrees. You want a slight break rather than a full break. And I can attest to that. If you generally speaking, if you have the choice, especially when it comes to bone, between a slight break and a full break, generally you want the slight break if you have to pick between the two. But ideally, you don't get the break at all or the sprain. You just live perfectly fine, no breaks or sprains. But if you had to pick, take the light break. Don't take the full break. Oh, goodness. Bed. I should have grabbed the glass. Solid medical advice, thank you. That's me. Medical advice giver. Alright, we want we'll just make a bunch of birch trapdoors. We'll put trapdoors like that. And realize we forgot the paintings, but that's fine. Then we'll put a little desk in the corner here. That there. And then we'll put a couple bookshelves over there. Then I think we'll call that area. Actually, we should probably put a couch or something up there. Then we'll probably call this area done after that. I forgot the bookshelves too. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put couch. Yeah, that's weird. We'll roll with that. I love it. Do I have any birch signs? I have a single birch sign. Single birch sign isn't good enough. I need at least 2 birch signs to be fully signed. Then I should have bookshelves in here somewhere. Specifically where I wanted that. Alright. Aside from the windows, which we will go get now, that's pretty much that house sorted. I would put those in the bottom. You can't put those in the bottom. Alright, whoever told me to put them there is no longer to be trusted. Let's go get the vendors. You said it, cow. Maybe we should take a break and work on the little, like, garden areas or something. Next time we play. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that was a fat yawn. Well, since we're pretty much at the end of the stream today, since all we're going to do is put some windows and then we're going to be done, I'm going to go ahead and take this chance to say and remind or update or initially inform people that next week is going to be all Metro Exodus streams. They should all be longer streams since I have literally nothing to do with my life that, next week. Not literally nothing, but I have little to do next week, so we're gonna go ahead and do that because I want to play more Metro, but I can't play it off camera because I play it on camera. So next week is going to be a lot of Metro. And I sort of have the feeling that we're not terribly far into the game just yet. Like, I have a feeling we're like an eighth or a quarter of the way. Because while we're on, stream 5 or 6, we have been doing a lot of exploring and a lot of the little, like, side quest type things. And unfortunately, there were two that I don't think I'm going to get the chance to do again. Unless I restart it, I realize. Because I realized when I was grabbing the rail car, one of the times I checked, there was an area that we hadn't quite been to. Which is slightly unfortunate. That's true. Yeah. And I realized that we probably wouldn't get a chance to go back there. We're gonna add some windows up here. I wouldn't really get the chance to go back there as I was boarding the... What's a doodler? Put a window right here. As I was boarding the bridge. But it's fine. It looks a lot more lively up there. Window. We should add shutters or something to this one. Maybe. Also that wall, the fact that there's nothing on this wall irks me, so we're gonna poke a hole in a window right here. I mean, maybe we'll get a chance before they send us off on our way. But I sort of doubt it. But also we got night vision goggles, so who cares? Literally the most important thing in the game. It looks a bit like a Cyclops from that angle. Solidly could have done worse. Solidly could have done worse. I don't know. I'll contemplate this in my off time, and we'll maybe try stuff then. But for now, as I yawn and stretch, are those holes in the wall? What are those? Why are those holes there? Has an Enderman been stealing blocks? Weird. It's interesting. I like it. Thank you. I'm trying to remember something, but it vaguely reminds me of something from, like, Super Mario. Or, well, one of the Marios. But, you know, here we go. We'll roughly look at it from the front, like, right here. And that's about where we're going to call it today. So, I thank you all very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the stream up to this point, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I stream Minecraft 3 times a week. Not Minecraft, but I stream 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. As it stands, Mondays and Wednesdays are both Minecraft, with a Metro stream on Friday. However, as I said a couple minutes ago, all of next week will be Metro Exodus, because I want to play that. So that is what we shall be playing. So, you know, get ready for it. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't think there are any other updates or things. You know, thank you to the people that have liked and subscribed already. You guys are a tremendous support. Also, thank you to the people that have genuinely stopped by. Really don't have anything else to say at this point, I don't think. Thank you for the chats, all that good stuff. But I think that's gonna be it for me today. Next stream will be Friday, March the 12th of 2021, and that will be Metro Exodus. And then the three streams following it will be Metro Exodus. So, you know, tune into those. I'm having a blast playing that. It's hard as all get out though, which is slightly unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, that's it for me. I've rambled on long enough. Once again, thank you to the people who have liked and subscribed already. Thank you to those who have turned in, all that good stuff. That's it for me today. Have a good day. Bye-bye.